What happened next will shock you.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh!
Yet another video by your lovable correspondent here at Azure News. You saw the title to this video. You know I'm gonna get into it. And you saw that intro that I just dropped on you. Like, Hasan, how much of a fucking idiot do you feel like right now? You never stop moving your fucking mouth. You try to rally for your cause, and now you've basically handed Donald Trump another presidency. You handed him the presidency. Let me explain something to you. Not a lot of people like Donald Trump. All right? It's very popular to hate on this guy. They actually call it TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. But you know what people hate more than Trump? Like losing their country, right? Like having terrorists run around and like commit attacks free of like any form of reprisals, any form of criticism. And you've basically outlined your entire worthless life. Like, what's your fucking plan B? Like, do you even have a plan B? Because now you just got called out by the President of the United States. He basically quoted what you said about America deserting 9/11. Like, you're fucking done, dude. Your entire cause, all the Muslims, all the fucking Sikhs. It was just like watching this one Pierre Poliev, and he's like crying over the Sikh getting deported and shit. I was like, yeah, because you want their fucking vote, man. I'm tired of this fucking weak, limp dick bullshit where we have to fucking, placate to the fucking masses of retards and shit. Alright? I'm tired of it. I think everybody else is too. America did not deserve 9/11. Hasan, you deserve to get the fuck out of America and stay the fuck out of America. Alright? You and your fucking retard ass uncle and your entire retard ass family have been a net negative. It's funny how like I speak about net negatives and now Asmongold's come back and he's talking about net negatives and we're all seeing this. Dude, you literally got called out by the President of the United States for running your stupid ass mouth. Like, what does your other family members do? I think your brother's in Boeing. He's like he has a pretty decent job, right? I don't know what your mom and dad do. It's none of my business, but I'm pretty sure that they have a lot of money invested in America, in American banks, American institutions. You fucking idiot. America deserves 9/11. You know what? You deserve to get your fucking dick chopped off. You want to know what's funny? So Asmongold comes back, right? And obviously everyone's going to obsess over this guy. This is why I didn't want to watch his videos, because I'm like, oh, not this shit again. Like, I like his topics. I like to hear what he has to say, but the drama surrounding him is just so to be expected, right? So him and his girl, and I hinted at this. I thought to myself that, like, okay, this guy, he has so much money. The cockroach thing, the ant thing, like, that all that is just like to play it up for the cameras, to get more fans and shit, to like, basically be genuine to his core audience and shit. He was always that guy who was like this and, down to earth and lived in his like house for X amount of years and shit. So him and his girl are making up drama and stuff, right? It's just like, when I'm just assuming. When you get into relationships and you want to like test the waters and shit, and you think it's like funny to like, do a ha-ha on everybody, it's like, oh, he's abusing me, and all these motherfuckers are running with the story. I'm like, dude, what the fuck do you do with your life? What do you even do with your life? These people who criticize Asmongold for this like bullshit that his girlfriend made up, and it's like they're running with it. And I'm bringing this up because I did not know this. You see, I thought that, Hasan had a girl on the DL and shit, But what we didn't know, and like, here's the thing: if you didn't have such a big mouth, if your audience didn't have such a big mouth, and just minded your own business for once in your miserable fucking life, talking about how, yo, these people belong in jail and shit. These people this, these people that, dog. Your career's over. There's no plan B for you. You're not talented to do anything else other than be a worthless piece of shit online. That's it for you. It's over. That's it. Like, holy fuck, man. It's been a long ass run. We've been dealing with this fucking retard Hasan for God knows how long in the Muslim retard ass child rapist brotherhood and shit. How many fucking women and children got raped by Muslims just in this year alone? And what do we got? Like September, October, November, December. So like we have 4 months left, right? So out of like the fucking 8 months, right? that we've been living out this year. How many children and women got raped by Muslims? Just by Muslims. Fucking retards. And you're like, yo, talking about like this person belongs in jail, that person belongs here. You belong the fuck back in Turkey. Back in Turkey, bitch ass motherfucker. And you know what the best part about that is? You're gonna deal with that fucking illegal immigration firsthand and shit. You're gonna have like motherfuckers running up to your like moms and shit, trying to rape your mom, trying to rape every single girl in your family. And it's funny how like you were dating this girl Valkyrie, whatever the fuck her name is. Like, yo, I'm sorry, these streamers have really fucking stupid ass names. Like, I'm called Azure Spectrum, as in like autism spectrum. Just like, I like the color azure. Anyways, that's what here at Azure News. We don't give a fuck. So, anyways, Valkyrie, you had this relationship with this girl on the DL, and yo, she came out as bi, as in like your dick, your dick was so bad. It turned her off from all guys. Like, that's how fucking retarded you are. You literally turned the woman gay, man. Yo, and I looked at this Valkyrie chick. She ain't actually all that bad looking and shit. I'm just like wondering to myself, like, how pathetic were you at sex? Like, did you actually lose your virginity to that hooker, that underage hooker in that brothel and shit? I'm pretty sure you did, dude. And that's why you bring up that story, because it's like your mark of your mark of like growth and shit. I was like, I remember the first time I lost my virginity. I got a discount. I got my first time. Fuck you. And now you're gonna call that by the president of the United States? There is no plan B for you, dumbass. There is no plan B for you. You can't do anything else. You're not a comedian. You're not a comedian. You're not a comedian. You're not a fucking political commentator. You don't know jack shit about politics and economics and shit, right? You can't be a religious whatever because you're such a fucking fag and shit. I remember like these pictures of you. And I like, what do you call it? Like those cleaning maid outfits and shit. And you have your fucking hairy chest exposed and shit. Like, who the fuck put you guys up to that? If it isn't a charity and shit, like, yo, man, questions. Yo, sus hard, man. And this is coming from me, man. This is coming from a guy who wears lipstick, nail polish, fishnet shirts, leather pants, tight even. It's tight, man. Tight ass pants. What you know about that? Maybe a thing or two, actually. Valkyrie knows that you know. Holy shit! And like, all it took was this couple, this happy couple, to just like joke around and shit, because they knew the media storm surrounding Asin Gold's return to Twitch. Honestly, I was hoping that Twitch would have permanently banned them and shit, and then like, you know, it'd be the end of fucking Twitch. But they knew that this was too much of a financial fucking burden for them. It's like, man, Hasan's done for. He's just gonna be a fucking bitch for the rest of his life, man. Right? He turned the woman gay. He's tried to talk shit on like Asin Gold, and like the crazy thing is he took the bait. Him and his chat took the bait so fucking hard, man. So fucking hard. And like, how is it that I'm not going to spend a fucking video just trashing your stupid bitch ass? Because it's like you've been on the internet forever, and for what purpose? You and your fucking retard ass uncle talking about like America deserved 9/11 or this and that, and like we should let more Muslims into the country. Why? How many women and children got raped by Muslims this year alone? Like real talk. Just the fucking Muslims, dog. Because we all know that that's such a fucking high ass number that any fucking political benefit to having more Muslims into the country becomes a mute point, becomes obsolete, becomes a fucking something nobody wants to fucking hear about. Again, like you have Pierre Polyev talking about, oh, these poor Sikhs, they're gonna get deported and shit. Let them get deported. Get them the fuck out of the country and shit. Fuck them. Fuck these people. Fuck the Muslims. Fuck the Sikhs. Fucking retards. Talking about like, yo, we have to have Khalistan. We have to have a free separate territory in India for the Sikhs. With Stan in the background. Yeah, whatever you say, Muslim blood. So why don't you go fight for it then? Why don't you go fight for it? Like, why are you in like countries with that have absolutely no influence over the political maintenance of India? They just do trade and shit. And like you're doing these protests and you're attacking like Hindus in another country and shit because you want to rape kids, you want to gang rape them. You know, the thing about the grooming gang scandal that I think fucked Tommy Robinson over the hardest was the level of Sikh involvement and how it basically fucked him over and ultimately cost the lives of like, you know, well, Henry is the big one, but like there's many others. And then there was this one rape victim. I remember them like that rape victim well because it was on my birthday, and two Sikh delivery drivers came in to deliver a TV to like some 14-year-old girl, right? And they raped her. They gang raped her. Took turns raping her, and they were laughing at her and smiling and shit. And the Sikhs don't want you to know about, oh no, it's not us. It's the Muslims. We would never, ever rape. Yeah, you always do, though. You always do, though. That's the thing. Like, it's part of your fucking retard-ass culture. There's this one guy. I spoke about this on my previous video. I'm glad that you're actually tuning into this video because it's like, I'm actually going to give up on that headset. It's just going to be like a spare. I heard all the fucking feedback. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like I'm touching the microphone or it's just like popping all the time. It's just so annoying. I'm like listening to this video. I'm like, nah, man, I'm switching over. I don't care how flamboyant I sound, how effeminate I sound on this headset. I'm going to get my voice out there without like all that fucking radio feedback or whatever. Man. And the world is pissed. We are not about taking in these fucking immigrants and shit. We're not about taking in these refugees. They're actual refugees all around the world right now. You know what? I'm just going to call it and say it. I think Christians are refugees. I would say Jews are refugees. Jewish people are refugees too in certain like circumstances. But overall, I'd say Christians, specifically African Christians, but like you can also call other minorities like Russian Christians, Ukrainian Christians, you know, Christians that have to deal with these fucking motherfuckers from Morocco coming in the Spanish territory, like basically all across Europe. You know, Christians who don't want to be a part of this fucking globalist homosexual pedophilic cult and shit as genuine refugees, and these Muslims who are mostly guys and shit are just cannon fodder, you know, target practice. Oh no, that's controversial. You can't say that. There's women and children with them. Good. Set a fucking example. Do you want to use them as human shields? The same thing that the IDF had to go through for the past, what was it, like 3-4 years when they were fighting against Hamas and shit? They were going through the exact same thing. It's like they're attacking somebody, they're using hospitals as like fucking, you know, cover and shit. Elementary schools. I was like, how can you kill? Yo, I was watching this one dude, right, on Barack, sorry. It's not Baraka. Barack Omori's channel, right? Or is it Baraka? I don't even fucking know anymore. Fuck. Anyways, and it's just one guy, and he's just like having a fucking period, man, a male period, like a PMS, as a man. He's like, oh, the children of Palestine are dying, and you were just like this, like only because he invited this one guy who's like Jewish to like come to his mosque and shit in UK. And this guy's like freaking out about him, and they're like all these grown ass mans, these retard ass mans are going chanting "Free, free Palestine." All right, let me explain something to you, fucking retard ass Muslims. Do you understand that if Palestine is allowed to be a country, then people are allowed to do it to you? You understand what I'm saying? They can go into your fucking countries, grab up your like, kill up all these people, grab up your like, whatever hostages and shit, torture them, commit countless amounts of war crimes, rape them, forcefully make them have their children and shit. And nobody can say that, yeah, they're in the wrong, because guess what? They're fighting for their air quotes freedom, the same way you're fighting for their freedom. And every single time your stupid ass said "Free Palestine" and all that shit, they'll say the exact same thing to you. Oh, like territory out of Saudi Arabia, they'll call it like Christian Arabia, free, free Christian Arabia, or a territory out of Kosovo. They'll like take back Serbia and shit, and kick all you fucking retard ass Muslims out of there and stuff, or wherever. And then they'll just say "free this country," do the exact same thing you did, and no one's going to argue with him, because again, you were running around the fucking streets going "free, free Palestine," attacking Jewish people and shit, pretending that like, yeah, there's no blowback for that. No, there is a blowback for that, and you're going to find out. You're finding out right now. What you seen the president do was assure his victory. He's going to win. America does not deserve 9/11, dude. You handed it to him. Like, how fucking stupid are you? You're a fucking dumb kid, Hasan. Hasan Piker. Hasan Abi, where the fuck your stupid ass name is? You are a fucking stupid ass kid. You are fucking dumb. When you go around suing all these people and shit, oh, you feel as if, like, because you have money, just by you saying it, it's like intimidation and shit. You are fucking stupid. And you sold your entire peoples out. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe this is what you wanted. Maybe you actually like hot girls. Maybe you actually like it when girls don't have to cover up and shit, and they don't look like Frogan. Like maybe you like drinking alcohol. Maybe you like homosexual liaisons, like, interactions and shit. Holla at your girl who's into other girls, Valkyrie. And again, none of this shit is any of my business, but like your stupid ass is going after Asmongold and shit. So it's only fair game to like bring up your shit now, because your stupid ass can't keep your mouth shut. And now the fucking president of the United States is talking about you. And you handed him the victory, dude. Like, who's he running against anyway? Like, unless it was a really strong candidate, like, I was like on the fence. Like, I thought he was like gonna win like 50-50. Now he's winning 100. Congrats, dude. Like, I've always liked Trump, right? I've been very vocal about that, but I also find that like, when politicians don't have to try to gain your approval or like whatever, they can pretty much do whatever the fuck they want, and that's what I'm worried about. Because it's like, now you just basically gave this guy the ultimate power trip. You gave Trump the ultimate fucking power trip, and that's probably like the last thing you wanted out of like you having a political commentary, whatever the fuck you want to call it, just like talking shit online. That's probably like the last thing you wanted, and now you got it. You fucking got it, and then some. And you know what the worst part about it is? Like, everybody that associated themselves with you is now put on blast. Every single one. Mom Donnie, that other fucking guy who's running for his shit. Do you think America deserves 9/11 is going to get votes? It might. Muslim votes. Right? Terrorist votes, homosexuals who like, these women who don't get their pussy licked and like they want to like kill their 3 kids. I was watching this thing, Millennial Thinker. It's this guy who like makes these meme cartoons and shit. And anyways, he's talking about the life of a beta male or a cuck or something, right? And it's just like the usual shit. And the craziest part, at least to me, in that whole like clip, was when she picked up her child, and the child looked just like him, even though it was a boy, right? And I speak at lengths about sexual dimorphism. So the men tend to look like their mothers, and the women tend to look like their fathers. But in the case of a child that looks like their father, like the male that looks like the dad, I mean, it's not unheard of, but that's usually um, inferior genes or inbreeding or both. And it's crazy how like it just worked out like that. Like this cartoon just illustrates that the woe of these women who stand in solidarity with this like lady who just like strangled all three of her children and shit. And now I realize like why that is. It's because it's like they're ugly. They're so fucking ugly. And not only are they ugly and shit, right? But their husband is ugly too. And then they have ugly ass kids, or like, you know what I mean? Like kids that they just don't approve of and shit. Cause like, I'm a little, you know what I mean? Like, there are ugly people, there can be ugly kids, but I'm always willing to give a benefit of the doubt to the kids because it's just like, no, they didn't really ask or deserve any of this. But like the cartoon depicted it where like the kid looks just like the dad, and you see like the mom, who's like, this like girl who like cheats on her husband and doesn't want to have sex with her husband because again, like much like these women who are protesting against like, for standing in solidarity with this like women who murdered all their kids. It's like they're not sexually satisfied, and like for like, and this is like a foreign concept to me because I'm a virgin and shit. There's actually, and I think my brother experienced this with his wife, and that's why he like got a hooker and cheated on her. um Women don't want to have sex even though like there's no excuse for them not to have it, like it's that time they want to have kids and yada yada yada, but sometimes they just don't want to have sex, but specifically they don't want to be forced to have sex with a specific individual, in this depiction just happened to be the husband, right? And then she has the sex and then like looks at the kid and like, oh my god, the fucking this why did I do this? I wanted a kid, not this. And then like again, like I don't think these women, like I think they should be fucking killed or put in like a psychiatric. I just like taken out of the general population of society, take away their ability to vote, all that shit. But you kind of, a little bit see their point, you know. Valkyrie switching off from boys because of Hasan. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, man. And the best part is, yo, you're gonna carry that legacy as a dog shocker for the rest of your fucking life, dude. You fucking idiot! You're so fucking dumb. Like, what is the point of your fucking existence? Just play video games at this point. Just eat food. Just say like, mom, dad, I'm sick and tired of you eating the snacks. I wanna bring out the old Hasan and just like embrace your childhood roots and shit. You know, get fat, be the pedophile, sexual wannabe bro. You remember when we shoved those guys in the locker? No, you never did, you fat ass. You wouldn't even fit in the locker, idiot.